Hey peeps, it's Denise Onifree, the relationship strategist. We're going to talk about the needs list. And you may have heard about the needs list in chapter 4 of my book, Your Relationship with You, How to Live Life by Your Rules. The first part of chapter 4, which is called the Emotion Decoder Ring, helps you identify your emotions with the emotion word list. The next step is to access your needs list. Because here's a little trick, and it's not brain science. My emotions and the needs that I need based off my emotions are not going to be the same as the emotions someone else is having and what they need based on their emotions. So this is a little bit of, doesn't sound like rocket science, but also sort of one of those things that we need to be reminded that I have needs based on how I feel. I need to be able to identify how I feel and what I need based off those needs. And by doing that and communicating them in all sorts of relationships, we are definitely getting away from the assumptions. Like, if I'm happy, I want to celebrate. Well, if someone else around me is super happy and has good news, they might want autonomy and time alone. They might not want connection, right? So it's really important in relationships to identify, how do I feel? Very accurately identify how I feel and what do I need based off of that feeling. And so this list is just quick and easy, and it helps our adult brains not have to access the words. They're all right here for you, and they're broken down into categories. So some of those needs that you might have based on a range of emotions that you might be experiencing in a day, these are the categories that are broken down into meaning, physical well-being, autonomy, honesty, play, and connection. And then there's a few kind of ideas within each of those categories of how to get that need met. So I may be needing some physical well-being. I kind of always start there, to be honest with you. So what's in that category? What could I do that would help support my physical well-being based on an emotion that I'm having? And I'll be honest with you, usually when I'm feeling anxious, and that's the emotion that I have, I always go to physical well-being. Do I need more sleep? Do I need more water? Do I need movement? Do I need to express myself? Do I need shelter? That's usually taking a nap and going to sleep and hiding under the covers for a minute till my anxiety resides. Or do I need more water? Do I need food, right? So that's just an example of some things that are in the physical well-being category. But there are many categories. I want you to be able to print this out, have it with your emotions word list, and then use them together with yourself in the relationship that you have with yourself, and also when communicating with people that you have relationships with. I also think this is really an amazing thing to teach children, and I would love to see this in the workplace as well. Imagine that, emotions and needs being met at work. But most importantly, the relationship with yourself, and of course, as the relationship strategist, I want you to have these skills really fine-tuned so that when you turn toward your intimate partner, that this is very common for you to discuss together. What emotion are you really feeling? Use the emotions word list. And what do you need based off of that emotion? And some of my favorite people in the world have laminated these two things, and they are on their refrigerator, and it's just part of their couple and their family culture. And I encourage you to do the same. If you are interested in more than just videos about emotions and needs, and you want to read chapter 4, or maybe all the chapters, my book, Your Relationship with You, How to Live Life by Your Rules, you can find it on Amazon. Bye.